Welcome back to Houston Newsmakers with Congressman Kevin Brady. Congressman Brady, 10 members of your party voted with Democrats to impeach President Trump for a second time. And why did you vote against that?
Yeah, I respect their view, but in my view, rushing another impeachment, evidence-free, no hearings, no due process, was actually putting more fuel on the fire. I thought it was incredibly irresponsible at a time where we need to calm the waters rather than inflame them. I think proof of this is that the House has been holding the impeachment because there is a lack of evidence. I just think at this point, we need to be focused on how we work together on issues rather than just political retribution and vengeance. This isn't the time for that. And so where I'm focused, again, is how do we as a country, we don't have to unify on issues, but we need to unify behind the fact we are a work in progress. We can do this if we give it our best effort. I think defeating COVID, rebuilding the economy, in making America medically independent from China, there are areas of common ground that we ought to focus on.
You know, I find it interesting. We talk about how we're so divided in this country, and that sometimes it can be divided with rhetoric that's harmful. Other times it's just for opinions and positions where you take it. As you say, for example, that a second impeachment was retribution and that sort of thing. Well, some on the other side of the aisle have said, you know what, at some point there's got to be something that happens as a result of trying to basically overthrow the government. You say, of course, the president didn't incite. That's your opinion, and there are a lot of people who agree with you on that as well. But going forward, the challenge is, how do you get past this and start going and get to the unity part that you're talking about?
Yeah.
And President Biden's talking about as well.
Yeah. No, in fact, I think President Biden at the inaugural speech said something. He said, this is a great nation. We are a good people. And over the centuries, through storm and strife and peace and war, we've come so far, but we still have far to go. I absolutely agree that I don't buy this narrative that we are a hateful, ugly, racist, divided nation. In fact, I still believe we are an incredibly good and generous country. Just look here at home, Cambrell. You can tell through natural disasters, through our civic organizations, through our churches, there's a lot more that unites us and divides us. I'm kind of eager to find out where that common ground is going forward. We are a work in progress, but I'm also kind of optimistic that at our heart, we are a good country, and we ought to find ways to continue to improve ourselves.
Throughout the process, branding-wise, Republicans have always been brilliant at branding the other side. I take my hat off because I watched that, because during the last election, Democrats were branded kind of like as socialist or progressive socialist agenda. Now we have the Capitol riot with a lot of people under the Trump flag that clearly are not hardcore part of the Republican Party, but they're going to be part of that association. How do you work to disassociate yourself from that part of a group that carries the Trump banner under the guise of being Republicans like you?
Yeah, I think as it's important not to stereotype one party as all socialists or one party as all anarchists. I think that stereotyping, frankly, is deadly. And one of the reasons we saw so much of the violence over this past year in summer, I think it's really focusing on what do we believe in. And I really do believe that we are a country that if we focus not on increasing power to government, but helping families keep more of what they earn, helping our local businesses keep more of what they earn, if we set an environment where you can take risks, work hard, be rewarded for it, issues like secure borders, affordable energy, these are all, I think, really crucial. And so I think going forward, focusing on what we believe in, our principles, on our improvement, I think that's the answer at the end of the day.
What's the best thing to get this economy back on track? Do you think, is there one thing that really kind of serves to get that engine going?
Yeah, I think we have to continue to focus on those Main Street small businesses. Got to make sure those airline workers stay connected. Some of these industries are going to take a while to work out. Offer them that smart, targeted support. I think it's crucial. I also think we've got to reward people for going back to work. I worry the new Biden stimulus, more than half of Americans will be paid more to stay at home than to work. I think that's a big challenge because our small businesses are having trouble finding workers. I think we've got to unlock the economy, but in a good, smart way. So, yeah, I think trade, workforce, infrastructure, again, making America medically independent, there is a lot of good work we can do together here.
Well, I appreciate your time as always. I know that you're busy. I'm glad to see you back again, smiling and full of vigor and vinegar and ready to go ahead and take the fight on. I appreciate you, my friend. Good luck to you, and glad your family's okay as well. Thank you as always for your time today. We appreciate you.
Take care, Canberra.
Thank you.